Hello everyone, it's Edie, also known as Nutella Edie. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. Today I'm going to be talking about how to stop living for other people. So this video is really directed towards people pleasers, people that feel kind of stuck living for other people and fulfilling others' needs and forgetting about their own. I just want to say two things. First, I wanted to say thank you for all the support in my last video. I really appreciated it and it really motivated me to make another video. And I'm really glad if these videos are helping anyone. And also, I mentioned this in my last video if you haven't seen that already. I will be discussing my own advice coming from my own perspective and also my own life experiences. And I'm very mindful that everybody has different perspectives and advice. So if anyone wants to add anything that I discuss in this video, just comment down below. I'd love to hear everyone else's advice and perspectives and stuff like that. And also, if anyone wanted me to discuss a particular thing, just comment down below and I'll be sure to do that. So yeah, let's get started. So I'm just gonna jump straight into it just like I did in my other video. People pleaser. What does that mean? Essentially, you are satisfying the fulfillments of others and others' pleasures while denying your own. Essentially, you have no boundaries of yourself because you typically do whatever makes others around you happy, and you never consider yourself in that equation. What does living for others look like? So that's not literal. I'm not saying the purpose of your life is to fulfill others' needs and stuff, but it feels that way. Being a people pleaser and living for others essentially is a very isolating and lonely feeling. And it's very hard because you kind of lose a sense of yourself while being a people pleaser, because you really tend to look out for the best for others, which is great, and helping others is great, but in that you can lose a sense of yourself and your own satisfactions and pleasures while you are so busy trying to please others. And that leads you to feeling very forgetful in your own pleasures and what makes you happy in your life, because you are so focused on the pleasure of others that you forget your own. Now, I'm going to just throw out a couple examples of this. Maybe your friend needs a ride home and you have something going on later that day that you need to get to, but you know that giving your friend this ride might make you a little late to that. And also, your friend might live in the opposite direction of where you need to get to. And you're really like, I really can't do that, I really don't want to. But you say yes anyways because you want to be a good friend. Being a good friend does not mean you always have to say yes. Period. And I feel like a lot of people need to hear that. That's with friendships, relationships. Being a good person does not mean always sucking up to the pleasures and the needs and wants of others. No. That is not what a good person means. And I think in our society, we associate giving what others want with being a good person, a good friend, a good partner, whatever. And that is not, no. In order to stop living for others, you need to set boundaries. You need to have self-respect, because right now, if you are a people pleaser, you most likely have zero self-respect. And you also probably feel very lonely because you feel like you're always living for others. That's why I say that, because it feels that way, that your life serves to live others, but that is not right. You have yourself in your life and you are neglecting yourself of your own pleasures and happiness for the pleasures and happiness of others. Now, I'm not saying it's bad to do something that someone wants sometimes, or, it's okay to want to make your partner or friend feel happy, but that does not mean always saying yes to what they want and neglecting what you want. If you have no boundaries within yourself or in the relationships in your life, you have to have boundaries. You have to have boundaries, and it's okay to say no. So, going back to that example I just used, if you say no to your friend, you should not feel guilty about it. If someone in your life makes you feel guilty to saying no to something they want or ask for, and you don't want to do that, it's okay to not want to do that. It doesn't make you rude, it doesn't make you a bad person, it doesn't make you mean to say no. So that's one example. Now I'm going to get into a more detailed example. Say you've been in a very long friendship with someone for years, and you realize it's kind of one-sided. You give and give and give, but they never give back. So you give and give, and they just don't reciprocate that. And maybe they don't treat you very nicely. Maybe they start to be a little mean to you or distant. And you just kiss their ass. That is what living for others is. and you find yourself doing that, you are allowing them to walk all over you. You are allowing people to take advantage of you being a people pleaser. Because people, I'm going to tell you right now, people are going to take advantage of that, because people are selfish, okay? And they're going to see your kindness and you just trying to do whatever makes others happy. And that is something you need to look out for, because sometimes it's the people closest to you. This is why you need self-respect. This is why you need boundaries within those friendships and relationships, so then that doesn't happen. Anyways, back to this example though. So it's a one-sided friendship, essentially, you find yourself in, and you're always fulfilling their needs, and bam, you lost yourself. You lost yourself. You don't know who you are anymore. You are living for the needs and wants of that person, because you are actively letting yourself be disrespected by that person. You are letting them disrespect you. You're letting them talk you down and be mean to you with no boundaries, because you want to make them happy, because you still care about them. They don't care about your happiness. They don't care about your pleasure. They don't care. Whatever you give them, they want, and they will take. Once you stop being a people pleaser, I'm going to tell you this right now, people will not walk all over you anymore. And it is powerful to be able to get up and leave. If you're a people pleaser, you can't do that. You have a hard time saying no, and you have no self-respect, because you can't leave a situation that hurts you, that doesn't serve your energy anymore. Detach yourself. You need to detach yourself, have those boundaries, and detach yourself from situations that aren't reciprocatable and in situations where you're being walked all over. Once you stop being a people pleaser, it's going to get much easier to get up and leave without feeling guilty, because you know your self-respect. It's okay to say no. It's okay to say no. And if anyone, like I said, makes you feel guilty or bad about saying no because you don't want to, you're not comfortable with it, they are not someone you want to keep in your life. Anyone that makes you feel bad for not wanting to do something, they do not care about what you want in your life like you care about what they want. That's really it for today, guys. I hope this video was helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!